Hi guys. So I've been gone a couple days, mainly because my husband's been working on the computer again, and I've been consumed in consignment sales stuff and pregnancy. Um, but I wanted to give a doctor update while everything's still fresh in my head. I went this morning for technically it's my 37-week appointment, but I'm only 36 weeks, 4 days. But it's my 37th week. So, couple big things came out of it. I had my strep B test done, which I knew was going to happen because I missed my appointment last week. My blood pressure was great. It was just 110/70, which is actually quite low for me because I'm normally like 125, 126 over like 70 to 75. I kind of fluctuate in the like low 20s and the low 70s. But that's good. Sorry, I just got a text. I have gained another 3 pounds in the last 2 weeks, which is odd to me because I've been watching my diet so closely. I did have a couple cheat meals. We had the kids go to the grandparents on Saturday this last weekend, and I had a complete meltdown because my husband mentioned fish and chip and sushi, and I wanted fish and chips and sushi. And there's this place we go to downtown here, and it's amazing. And they do really good, like, cooked sushi rolls, because obviously I can't have the raw kind. But they have these really good ones that are cooked and, nothing but fried food. But I really wanted it, and I was like, you know what? I'm sorry, whatever, I'm doing it, and I did it. I know that's not good, but we went out, we had fish and french fries and, and onion rings and sushi. I only drank water, which is good for me, but for the most part, I've been doing really good. So the fact that I'm gaining weight still scares me because I'm wondering if it's more baby weight than me weight, and that's really concerning. So I also, my doctor took copies of my sugar in my book, my sugar records. Here's my cat tail. And she was upset because the gestational diabetes clinic that I go to has me on, I must have brought it downstairs, pills, medication, and the glyciberol or something like that. It's whatever they put you on. It's that or insulin they put you on, and I don't want to do insulin. Minnie, honey, leave your tail out of the way. And they didn't let her know. And so because I'm pregnant and I'm taking a medication, I need to be doing, sorry for her tail. She's like in one of those loving moods where she's going to be like in my face until I give her some love. Anyways, I'm on medication, so I need to be doing non-stress tests for the babies. And thankfully, I've only been taking it since the end of last week, so we're able to start that. So she has me going in this evening for a non-stress test on the baby. And then she has me going in tomorrow for an ultrasound to check on the baby's size. Now, technically, I'm full term right now. I'm 37. Well, Thursday will be 37 weeks. And I'm technically full term. So she's very concerned about the size of the baby, which we've been concerned about this whole time. We've kind of joked about, but it's kind of this week snapped into a very serious gear. The fact that my last son was 10 pounds and I got him out fine shows good for me, my body, but because gestational diabetes, she said, are known to have bigger torsos and chest, she's worried about getting a shoulder out, getting a head and a shoulder out, and then getting a baby stuck because of having a large torso area. So she is considering having a C-section, a scheduled C-section, instead of going naturally. I obviously would do natural. I'm all for an epidural. So I'm not like talking naturally, no medication, just naturally going into labor rather than being induced. So she wants me to go for my ultrasound tomorrow and the stress test tonight, and then she's going to look over all the results for that, and she's either going to notify me before next week, or we will just talk about it at my next appointment. My next appointment is next Wednesday, so it's a little over a week, which would put me pretty much right at 38 weeks, because Thursday is when I turn 38 weeks, so next Thursday. So she was thinking about having the scheduled C-section between 38 and 39 weeks. So that would put it at, if I go into my appointment next Wednesday, which is the 25th, she will probably, if she doesn't do it by the end of next week, that would mean she will probably have it scheduled on May 1st, because I know she does her surgeries on Tuesdays, and she's not in the office. So my guess is, without knowing much more, that I'll have the baby by May 1st. And for the fact that my doctor even talks seriously about having a C-section, as serious as she's been talking, is huge, because she does not believe in pulling out the baby before it tells you it's ready to come out. She will never, like, I've begged her to induce. She will not induce until you're 2 weeks over, like 10 days over your due date. She will not induce. No matter how much pain you're in, she just kind of looks at you and goes, oh, I know it hurts. I know it's uncomfortable. I know you're not sleeping. I know you're having Braxton Hicks, all of that. But she seemed very generally concerned and very much more leaning towards the fact of having a C-section. And that's huge for her. So if I don't have a baby by the end of next week, then it will be the beginning of the week after. I don't even know if she'll let me go to the beginning of the week after, due to the fact that that puts me just 1 week before my due date, and I don't think she wants me going into labor. So I'm concerned about having a C-section, and I voiced that too because of my weight. It's harder to get in there for the baby because I have more love around me. So, it's harder to cut through all of the stomach. It's harder to heal all the stomach after all of that. It's such a massive surgery. So, we're just going to have to take it one step at a time. So I just wanted to give an update for my doctor's appointment. I'm not going to quite go into my 37-week update because I'm not quite 37 weeks yet, and I'll do that closer Wednesday or Thursday. But until then, I go for my stress test tonight and my ultrasound tomorrow. And if there's anything to update from them, I'll let you know. Have a good one, guys.